Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be scrapbooking these 3 photos of my children when they were little. This is Tyler, and his favorite food was spaghetti. That's his older brother Justin. And I haven't figured out a title yet, but it has to do something to do with his favorite food being spaghetti. And I think I'm going to use this collection, All About a Boy, by Lori Whitlock and Echo Park. So let me go ahead and search through these papers and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm just going to start going through the papers and trying to decide which ones I want to use for this layout. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing yet, but I thought that I would look for something with blues that kind of match the high chair. And I also like the word search paper. So I'm looking through my single papers that I have filed away, and I found this one from the On Trend collection that's like a light wood grain, and this blue paper from Echo Park, from A Boy's Life. I was just showing you what collection those papers are from, and I'm going to use that On Trend paper as my background, and then I'm going to map my photos on this blue paper from A Boy's Life, and I'm going to do them all the way across the page. One of them is a little too wide, so I just tuck it under the other one to make them fit right. And I'm using the Glue Glider Pro. I bought that at Hobby Lobby recently, and I have the ATG, both the yellow and the pink, and I also like the American Crafts This to That dot adhesive, but I thought that I would try this Glue Glider Pro because my friend Alicia said that she loved it. And I really do like it. It's really comfortable to use, but I'm not thrilled about the tape being in these little, they come in little squares, and I don't really like that. But as far as the, the shape of it and how easy it is to use, I do like that. So I'm matting the photo mat on these word search type paper, and I was just pointing out that it says hungry, growing, messy, which is perfect for this layout because he's got spaghetti all over him, and he just turned 16 now, and hungry and messy and growing, they really describe him to a T all his life. He's like 6'3", I think now, and wears like a size 13 shoe, and he's just a huge kid. Really skinny but long and tall. So now I'm just going to get out my blending tool and distress the edges a little bit with walnut stain distress ink, just so that they stand out against the wood grain paper, which I guess I decided to use that as my background. Yeah, I did. I was going to use that On Trend paper, and I forgot that I had switched it out and decided to use that wood grain with the arrows. And I think now I'm looking at this flow chart paper, and I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to find a way to use it, but I really just couldn't. And now I'm looking for some borders. I need something to separate those, like word search, that word search paper from the photo mat. So I'm looking for 2. I'm looking for one for the top and one for the bottom. And having the sticker sheets and stuff for these collections makes it really easy to mix and match things, and I really like that. That's why I buy the collection packs instead of the paper pads, because I like having the sticker sheets. So now I'm just looking for a brown marker so I can outline some of the words to make them stand out. And I start out just outlining a couple, and then I start thinking that several more fit his personality, so I end up outlining those as well. So right now I'm outlining hungry. And the bottom is like a zigzag cut, so it was kind of hard to outline. Let's see, then I outlined boy and what is that one? Messy. I'm outlining messy now. And then at the bottom there's a couple more that I outlined, and I can't see what those are because they're, happy. I have to change my camera setting a little bit because I've noticed that on these videos I seem to cut off the bottom of the layout when I'm working on it. So I'm going to work on moving my camera, adjusting it a little bit so that doesn't happen. So now I went back and I'm outlining the word growing. And something else, I can't see what that is. Oh, fun. So I'm just looking for some stickers now, and I'm putting them on the photos. I do change that in a little bit, but I thought that having one that described each photo would be cute. The one on the left has both of my boys in it, and it says something like best buddies, which of course they're not now as teenagers, but they were then. This is how I store my stickers in that little locker box that you just saw, and I put them on binder rings. So now I'm looking through my labels, just looking to see what I have that might work for this layout. And I keep them separated. I have, these are phrase stickers, and then I have border stickers on another binder ring. Oh no, these are label stickers. I have label stickers, border stickers, and phrase stickers. They're just all separated on their own binder rings. It makes it really easy for me to find. I kept finding labels that would work, or I thought they would work because the colors work, but the background would be off-white, and I don't like to mix off-white with white, and the papers in this so far in this layout have like a white background, so I was having a little bit of trouble with that. And I think now I'm cutting out, I'm cutting out one of the little cards that comes on the back of one of the pattern papers, and this one says boy, and it has a little potty person, and I think I cut it off a little bit at the bottom to make it fit. No, yeah, I did. I cut the border off. I tried over and over to use that label, but I just couldn't find a way to use it. So what am I doing now? I hate when I'm doing things off screen and I can't tell you what I'm doing. Oh, I'm outlining I'm outlining the stickers so that they'll stand out a little more. And I guess I'm putting this one on pop dots, the little arrow. I got that outlining tip from Mercy Tiara, and it's really helpful to me because it makes some of the things stand out more. And now these are my word stickers, and I was just going through looking for some that would describe his personality. And I found some, and I'm putting them on the very bottom right corner of the page, but you can't see that right now because of course it's off screen. Sorry about that. And these little labels or word stickers are from my mind's eye. And then I'm just looking through some more that I have, but I think that's all that I use. That little sticker that I'm putting up there at the top right corner says boy, and it has the definition of boy. So now I'm looking through my enamel dots, and that's how I store them, on a little binder clip. And I put them in that little bin with all of my labels. So I'm just adding a couple here and there. And I saw a video recently by 47 CMC, I think. I hope that was her. She made her own enamel dots by taking googly eyes and painting them with nail polish. It was an ingenious idea, and if I start to run out of these dots, I might try to make my own because they're rather expensive. They're like $4.99 a pack. So now I'm just going to outline another sticker and put some foam dots on it to make it pop up. And I'm just pointing to a couple of the words that I outlined so that they'll pop out more. Not sure where I decided to put that star. I really hate that I cut off part of the page. I'm really sorry about that. So I think I'm showing it to you because I think it's done now, but it's not, because I know I go back and add a title. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. And I just decided to add the title as Ty Loves Spaghetti. Ty is his nickname, or Tai Tai, whichever. And I'm not very good, I'm not very clever when it comes to picking out titles for my pages. So I just kind of went with the obvious. It's funny because he won't eat spaghetti now, but when he was a baby, that was one of the only things he would eat. He had something called, what do they call that? It's where he's really weird about textures and things like that. So he only ate like a certain number of things. Actually, he still does. And his main staple now is like chicken nuggets, Doritos, pizza rolls, and certain kinds of pizza. He's a very picky eater, but he won't eat spaghetti anymore. I think he overdid it as a baby. So I'm just adding my title directly on the photos, which I don't think I do very often. I can't remember the last time I've done that, but they're just little stickers, and I made the word spaghetti a little bit bigger with a bigger font. And that wax paper idea, that also came from Tracy, who's Mercy Tierra. It allows you to put your title on different parts of the page and see how it's going to look before you actually have to commit to sticking it down. So now I'm looking through my buttons, and I really wanted to use some buttons on this layout. And I can't remember if I actually end up using them or not. I think I picked out a couple and actually put string in them, but then decided not to use them. I think I just couldn't find a place to put them. Or maybe I did use them. So this twine is the hemp cord from Lawn Fawn, and it comes in several different colors, but it's a really thick, durable type of twine. I like it a lot for tying buttons and stuff. It's rather difficult to get baker's twine through buttons, but because this is stiffer, it goes through easier. The only problem I had was with the smaller button, it was too thick, so I had to like separate some of the pieces so that it would be thinner and I could pull it through. I really think I went to all this trouble and then didn't use those buttons because I don't remember putting them on there. I guess I could cut this out, but I'll just show you the process, because sometimes I decide to do things and then change my mind at the last minute, or they did match well. I think because I used the enamel dots, it made it harder to find a place to put the buttons. So I took some of this twine, and I saw somebody do this recently, but they did it with baker's twine or thread or something, I don't know. But I took some of this hemp cord and just made like a little knot, kind of like a lasso, like that cowboys use, you know. And I just put some adhesive on it and stuck it down in a couple of places, and I think it looks really cute. And that's a new thing. I don't usually do that, but I saw someone online do that. I wish I could remember who, so I could give them credit, but it was one of the process videos that I watched. It wasn't Tracy, it was somebody else. So you can see I put the twine at the top left and the bottom right, and now it's over. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.